It was a day like any other. After work, I was walking home. It was a long trip, so I decided to stop by the local bar. The barkeeper was an old friend of mine, Joshua Bry. Makes a great moonshine.
Well, if it isn't my favorite customer. Morning, Silver.
Hello, Joshua. How's business?
With all things considered, pretty quiet. I mean, no one's pointed a gun at me for at least a month, so there's that.
That's good to hear.
Still, life could be a hell of a lot better. Anyway, how are things down at the shop?
Could be better. We've only had 5 customers since we opened, and even then, only one of them actually bought something.
I'm sure things pick up sooner or later. One day, buddy. Now, what would you fancy?
You know exactly what I want.
I sure do. One moonshine coming right up.
Joshua was always so precise with how he made his moonshine. He puts all the liquids in a cup, a shake to the left, a shake to the right, and slam the bottle on the table. He then pours into a glass, then...
Order up with a special ingredient.
Ooh, trying something new?
Yep, trying to spice things up. Now come on, try it. Tell me what you think.
You've done it again, Joshua.
Aw, come on. Don't flatter me too much. It's, what I do. Anyway, this drink isn't actually available yet, so you're the first person to try it.
I took another sip, and all of a sudden, everything multiplied. There were clones of drinks, mirrors, and I even saw 2 Joshuas. But then, things started to become blurry.
Hey, Silver. You're, looking a bit light there, buddy. How about some water to wash some moonshine down? Silver? Oh, shit!
All of a sudden, everything went black. I was trapped in a black void, falling in an endless void, till all of a sudden a red light woke me from my slumber. I woke up in what looked like the basement of the bar. Oh, man, what happened? That special ingredient really packs a punch. Am I in the basement? I walked out to the bar and saw it was empty and wrecked. Oh God, what happened here? I got to the phone behind the bar and tried to call Joshua, but there was no answer. What's going on? The hell was that? I got up and walked outside, and horror struck me like a knife. What the... All around me there were nothing but flesh-eating monsters, ripping people apart organ by organ, limb by limb. A nightmare just became a reality. All of a sudden, I was spotted by a zombie. Holy shit! I ran as fast as I could until I was stuck in an alleyway. The zombie charged at me and I thought this was the end. Until... a man and a woman appeared in front of me. The next thing I know, the zombie is cut clean in half. Then, when I tried to get up, he drew his sword at me. It was long and sharp, with a skull jewel in the bezel set at the end. He wasn't very tall, but he wore a mask over his mouth.
Shh! You're making too much noise.
Do you really think he would keep quiet when you're pointing that sword at him?
The girl with him had long blonde hair and 2 small hatchets. She seemed to be a lot more calm than Ninja Boy here.
Why are you wandering around the city like this? Being out here will only lead to your death.
I've only just woken up. I have no idea what's going on. Who are you anyway, and why are there zombies roaming around?
First off, these creatures are called the Undying. We don't know where they came from and how they came to be, but unless we find a cure to those infected, we'll all perish. Second of all, the name's Leon, and this is my partner Styx.
Howdy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, look, I got no idea what's happening. The last thing I remember, I was drinking at my friend Joshua's bar, then all of a sudden, I wake up in the basement, and this is so confusing.
It's alright, we're here to help. Just stay quiet.
Anyway, we need to find a phone. One that we can use to make contact outside. We need more information.
I know where one is. Back at my friend's bar. Follow me.
Wait! What did I say about roaming around so recklessly?
I ran and ran and ran until I got back to the bar. Next thing I know, it's gone. All gone. Now we had no way to make contact. No. The next thing I know, Leon grabs me by the collar, shaking and yelling at me.
You're an idiot! What were you thinking running around like this? You're gonna get yourself killed. Now where the fuck's the phone?
I point at the burning ruins of my friend's bar and he drops me.
Leon, we don't have much time. That explosion was very loud. The Undying will come at any second.
Shit. Come on.
All of a sudden, we are running like we were about to get crushed by a giant boulder. It was the most I had to run in my entire life. Thankfully, we escaped from the Undying, and Leon and Styx took me to a warehouse outside of the city. It was huge and looked like it could handle almost any attack. They let me in, and right away I saw the rest of the survivors Leon and Styx had managed to save. A young girl wearing a backwards cap.
Leon, you guys made it.
Of course we did.
A man suited for combat, like a general of some kind.
It's about damn time! Where were you guys? We've been waiting forever!
Settle it down, would ya?
A man in hunting getup.
Were you able to gather any supplies?
No, but I was able to find a second hatchet.
Well, at least it's better than Ryan's makeshift bow.
Yeah, shut up!
Another young teen with bright blue hair.
So, we have no food again?
Don't worry, darling, we'll find better supplies soon. A certain someone just needs to work a little harder.
And finally, a very beautiful girl, with long hair and red lips, very casual clothing, and eyes like diamonds, shining bright in the light.
Hello? Who are you?
After she pointed me out, all of a sudden, all focus was on me. Some look at me in horror, and the others look at me annoyed. I couldn't tell if this was going to be good or bad for me.
Leon, who is this, and why is he here?
This is Silva. We saved him during our time in the city.
You're such a goddamn dumbass! For all you know, he could have killed us all in our sleep and run off with all our supplies.
We hardly have enough food for ourselves. How are we going to feed someone else?
Don't worry, babe. I'll find us something to eat, even if it kills me.
Ryan, I recommend you keep your mouth shut.
I can't believe that the rest of these people voted you to be the leader of this group. If you keep up shit like this, all of us will end up getting killed.
Hey, calm down, Ryan. Remember, we voted for the both of you. You have just as much power as Leon.
Yeah, right. Well, if we're both in charge, then I vote this guy out. Who's with me?
Hey now, hold on, Ryan. Let's have a look at this guy. He may not be that useless.
Yeah, dude. Are you any good with a weapon? Like bows, swords, knives, anything?
I like to think so at a time like this.
Nice outfit. Very fancy.
Oh, thank you.
Jen.
Jen, huh? She stared into my eyes, and I looked into hers, until Boner Killer pulled his sword.
That's enough, you two. We don't have time for love at first sight.
We need to find food.
And a better leader.
Let's just calm down and get some sleep. We will search the city one more time tomorrow before forming a plan.
Whatever. Good night.
Come on, baby. Let's go get some sleep.
Everyone went off to bed, and I was given a place to sleep. I was right next to Jen. She gave me a wink and fell asleep. It was so hard to think that this is what the world had turned into. How long was I asleep? And what happened to Joshua? All of these questions haunted me in my dreams. Although outside Dreamland, it's like a nightmare came to life. I wish it was all a dream. I wish I could just wake up. But I know when I do, I'll be staring right into the eye of the dead.